In this video, we're going to talk about the many different orients of JSON and pandas. Now, I'm just going to focus on writing to keep things simple, but the inverse works as well with reading JSON into a data frame, right? So there's a lot of options, and it's never really clear or never always clear which one to use. To help guide this, we're going to work with a really small data frame and make it super visible what's a column, what's a value, and what's a row label. Okay, so the default to JSON will give you orient of columns, which you'll see here basically uses the name of a column as the top level key. Each value is another dictionary with the row as a label and the value. So it repeats all the row labels for each record. By contrast, I could try orient equals records, which doesn't use row labels at all. So if you need the row label to be round tripped, this is not the appropriate one to use. Instead of columns, I could use index. That kind of reverses the role of the row label and the column label. But it's typically more verbose than the columns orientation. So it really depends on how your labels for the rows and columns work, but usually not less verbose. There's orient equals split, which can retain all information as well and is relatively compact, but it's not really like JSON-ish, it works well for data frames, but I think generically you won't see it used. There is values as well, which does not retain any row or column information. If you just need raw values, it works. The most verbose is orient equals table. This will retain the most information, but it's really not that common of a spec outside of data frames.